Sasuke! Nice kick, Billy. Nice kick.
Thank you, thank you.
Great form.
Really good. Guy Sensei taught you well. You know, when you came out of the bathroom wearing that Rock Lee outfit that I ordered, we kind of, we all had a little laugh, a little chuckle, and realized the initiation of joining this LP means making an ass of yourself. It's almost like hazing in a way. You gotta put on.
Yeah, I did say it was the weirdest thing I ever wore in my entire life. Also, hi everyone.
There you go. Now, apparently...
hold on, I'm just gonna hold the thought. Actually, I cosplayed as Gara once.
Oh.
Wow.
Which makes sense, because you don't fucking sleep. So I believe that. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so... you're here for a couple of reasons. I mean, one, Reggie and I, we're having a great time, but we came across some shit that we just don't seem to understand, and Reggie doesn't remember, and I can barely remember, but apparently you just watched all of this.
Yep.
Top to bottom, minus shit bucket filler. Literally Rock Lee carrying buckets of shit, by the way. Minus the filler, you watched all of the original and all of Shippuden.
Yep.
A couple months ago.
And all of Boruto also.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, should I congratulate Should I congratulate him or should I be sorry?
Is this an intervention?
Okay, for Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, that took me about like 2 weeks of watching, like just almost non-stop.
Holy shit.
That's too intense.
It's a bit much, but either way, your expertise is now clear. You're clearly the source of, like, what we don't understand and all of our questions. You can answer them because it's fresh in your memory.
Right, except as a disclaimer, I got a terrible memory, so I might be wrong on some things, but at least my memory is more fresh than you guys.
Yes. And what comes to mind in particular is how you pointed out, hey, last time you guys got past where Azuma had a funeral, and that was an awesome episode that completely doesn't get any love in the game. And people that said, hey, you should play the games as a means to catch back up, I guess they must have forgotten as well how much the games skip over, or maybe they get better in detail later on in 3 and 4. But in 2, there's definitely some moments and things that we lost, right? So you pointed out, like, yeah, that funeral happened. Right after that, there's an explanation of what the Akatsuki...
Akatsuki.
What the Akatsuki is trying to do. And there's actually like a lot of exposition there that I wanted that we didn't get from the game. So with you pointing out like where that stuff was, you were like, okay, there's a couple things we've passed. So what you're kind of going to be doing?
Yeah. So first of all, like one of the things that I think is cool to mention, it's cool to watch because the game completely skip over, is how the methods of how Naruto trains to get his Raisen Shuriken.
Okay, so basically, that's one of the first things that you were saying we completely should have seen that the game is not going to go into because we're already past those moments. But in general, anytime we pass something where you're like, hold on a minute, there's something interesting here that you might want to know that the game is not covering, you can point it out and we can literally go watch that thing.
Yeah.
So right here, you're starting with the Rasen Shuriken that he used against the hair guy?
Yeah, but no, it's the training how he learned, the training methods that Kakashi had thought had came out with the idea of this training, and we're gonna be taking a look at that.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
Oh.
Okay, so
basically that we just jump right in. He's showing a way on how to reduce time on this training. It's
so this
cool.
was when this was back in the field, right? The game version of it was just like, hey, I got a technique to show you, and then it fades out into black, right? Oh, watch your foot. Or no, that's not the mouse. Okay, let me just move the mouse over here. All right. So in the game, yeah, he just kind of says, "Hey, I got an idea" or something, and then it just fades out, and then it fades back in, and then suddenly he does the move in that boss fight.
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna know. It's a pretty cool explanation.
The one-trick pony.
Right. This is different from the actual explanation of how chakra works, right?
No, yeah, the chakra is gonna be later, but
Okay.
this is the training first.
Okay.
Yeah, naturally he doesn't not understand shit, so he was gonna do something pretty cool.
Okay, right. This is the multiple man thing,
Yeah.
right? Individual knowledge and experiences getting right.
Ah, so you know about it.
Was this mentioned before?
They're not in the game.
Not in the game, but I think you mentioned it to me
Yeah.
in your like giant Facebook post actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and I remember that what I'm reminded of is literally in Marvel Comics, Multiple Man. There's like a moment where he goes through, he creates copies of himself. They all literally go off and have lives, right? They do their own thing. One becomes a priest. One goes off and becomes like something else. One of them gets married and has a kid, right? And the moment the mother has the baby, he holds the baby, and then the baby just morphs into him.
Wow, that's
and
creepy.
and dissolves because it's not a real baby. He's just a multiple man copy. And then like it's a super messed up thing, and like basically they all go and have their unique experiences outside of his own, his own source, right? And so you kind of find out that like they're able to share the knowledge when they come back in and reform back to the original, and it's like you've lived multiple lives at the same time.
Right. So during the explanation, what
They
the original.
play Janken Pon.
Yeah, the original are asking, do you know what your clones are doing? And
Yeah.
Naruto says, no, I
No.
don't have no idea.
Yeah.
So, and then the clones played rock, paper, scissors. And when they released the clones, that's the part where right now it's we know what we're
He
doing.
suddenly knows what happened in the forest. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Here's the other question. Does anyone else get this and use it, or is it like only
No,
Naruto?
it's a Naruto specific training.
Because for him,
Because
creating clones is
he-
easy.
He's the
He read
only
that
fucking
scroll.
guy who can do 1,000 clones. Well, I mean, not the only guy, but like,
That's his specialty.
It's his specialty.
Other people don't really create clones. that
because
easily.
other people don't have as much chakra as he
Yeah.
does.
He has his technique, his own chakra, the nine-tails chakra.
He's just full of fucking hacks.
Yeah.
Because apparently, like for other people doing using the shadow clone technique, it takes so much chakra that they, like on average, they can only make one.
Okay. So it's special to him. Kakashi can make multiple clones, though.
Yeah, but
It takes a lot.
It's more like a bluffing thing. Like in the beginning where he did that, it was more like a bluffing. It's not. When he did multiple clones, like a lot, it was he was not 100%.
They're all weak clones.
Yeah, weak
Okay.
clones.
1,000, 7,000.
That is so hacks.
It's the biggest broken tech.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And that's the reason why, like, suddenly why did Naruto became like super strong, was so fast. It's because of that.
Every time he did a shadow clone, he was basically getting more
So
experience.
from this point forward, all technique learning is done with this cheating.
No, just this one.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a requirement when he learned this way. He needs Yamato to or Hamato. Is it?
Yeah.
Yamato, right?
The
Yamato.
wood guy to control him.
He has the wood, the wood style jutsu to control the Naruto from seals from breaking for letting the Kurama coming out, the nine tails
Because
coming
he's using
out.
too much chakra.
Yeah, he's tapping into that power, and with 1,000 clones, it's way too much Fox chakra. He might just come out. So Yamato, if something goes wrong, he's gonna seal Naruto.
So exactly, they explain it right there, right now. It's funny, like we're talking over, but it's like it's literally explained.
explaining it, yes.
My ninja.
Because when you said, "Oh, this is how he gets this strong," or whatever, or this is how this fast, my brain suddenly went, "Oh, that's how he eventually becomes the Hokage." Because why would this stupid orange jumpsuit wearing fuck actually get to a point of competency within the 10 years or 20 that it takes from here to there to be that good? Like, how? What is, you know? And if you said, "Oh, he had this thing that lets him cheat," then I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, done." You unlock the fucking dev menu.
The only thing I was saying
debug.
is that it was not every technique he learned like this way.
Okay.
So that's all I'm gonna say about it. Yeah.
But my like that, once I started seeing those pictures from fucking Boruto and whatever, it's like, oh yeah, he's the Hokage now, and I'm like, that, like, really? What plausible explanation? And like, if you said that it was by cheating, I'd be like, yeah, fair.
Oh, there you go. He's.
Yeah. I also,
You know, there was no animation at all.
Yeah. No, clearly. I also instructed Billy to dodge any questions or hypothesis that I make that is like too much in the future, where it's like, you'll get there. So, well played.
Oh my god.
So if he was doing this for like the original Rasengan, for example, oh, that's the end of that moment. Okay.
Why is he wearing a suit?
I don't know.
What is this?
Oh, this is the ending
one of
where
the
everyone
endings?
has a suit, like Bleach style.
Oh, because Bleach did it first. Hey, Shikamaru looks alright in the suit. He doesn't look too bad. Everyone's
always
got
looks
their
cool.
yakas on. Okay, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we out. Now. Hitting play now. Okay. So what's this is another clip you were recommending?
Okay, this is an explanation of what he can do with the elemental chakra combined with his resin gun.
He does it with one hand so he can still use the keyboard, duh. Weak.
Am I?
How naive.
Okay. Oh shit. Rawr.
Yeah, there's the explanation.
Yes, so dude, we had a big conversation about this because I remember when they finally got to the point where they're like, okay, Chakra has the place you get where the end result is an element goes through a number of combinations that you need to actually like put together like chemicals. And I remember thinking about that and being like, yeah, fuck yeah, like that's what I was like. hypothesizing this would have to be, because if someone can just do a hand signal and it means fire is the end result, someone else does wind, someone else does water, and you get a water dragon. Like, what actually turns the energy into the element, you know? See, but, like, Sasuke gets his lightning shit because Kakashi taught him, but his family move is the fireball.
Yeah, the Uchiha are
So-
fire-based.
But each person can have two elemental proficiencies.
Proficiencies,
Yeah.
but they're limited to 2?
Most of them, yes. Only rare cases have
hold
are
on.
good at 3.
Like, I think the Hokages can use multiple.
Wait, he just did a wind thing? Hold on. Sorry. Back that up. 1 second. He was literally just saying what I was asking about. And you'll never see or know anything about him for another 300 episodes. You motherfuckers. So if you didn't have the element, you could still try. It just wouldn't be great, or it would take a lot out of you, I guess.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. Because your own chakra nature is the element that you can put in. But here's the thing, like, I know Kakashi does the lightning things, obviously, but in the early thing he uses his Rasengan to do water when he's fighting with Zabuza, right?
He didn't use Rasengan, but
The water
water is because
he
he
uses his Sharingan
right?
to mimic.
to mimic the water.
Like I said, some people have exceptional abilities. Like the third Hokage, he's able to combine 3 elemental at the same time.
Okay.
But he's the only one can do it.
Okay.
Well, one of the only one.
Oh, what do you
Krigasm.
mean? You were born with so many cheating wall hacks that you can surpass the previous fucking badass. You're
You
dead.
just don't know about it because you're
Yeah.
a scrub.
Yeah. Debug menu. Do you believe in him, or do you believe in his fucking cheats? Then there's your intro. Yeah, it's like, do you have faith in Naruto or the game shark in his pocket?
Game Genie in my sense.
Sora.
Okay, that was pretty cool. And that makes a lot of sense. That
Right.
makes those moments make more sense.
So we're finally playing.
Yes, the purpose we came here for, exactly. I don't know, I hope the watch-along segments are not, like, too dry for people, but I figured it would be interesting to kind of, you know,
Put
actually
in context.
put the context out there so that I'm actually catching back up for reals, you know? So that the details matter.
Nani Momoda.
So he...
見つかっちゃいましたよ、デイダー先輩。
Oh, shit, okay. So because I was gonna say he caught the last one we last left off. He made his little squad.
Yeah, he has his band.
What was
right
it?
now.
With Jugo.
Heavy.
Heavy. Yeah, heavy means snake.
So yeah. Reggie mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
And that
Keikoku means plans.
it doesn't sound cool at all, but it's fine.
Would you have preferred the snake?
I mean,
Boomerang snake. No.
all right. So Deidara's showing up, and yeah, Toby. I remember I did see Toby in a couple of scenes.
Yes, you're talking about the butt mask.
Yeah, asshole face.
Asshole face. Yeah.
He didn't do anything in the scenes he was in. He just kind of like got shit on for
No
being
pun
an idiot.
intended.
Yeah. But they zoomed in on his thing, and it was like, oh, he's got a fucking Sharingan. What's up with that, though? And I mean, the obvious is like, well, if you remove the letter and switch it around a little bit, you get another name. What name could it be?
No. That never happens. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're not that smart. We're naive.
Yeah.
Or really? He's mad that he took out Orochimaru?
When they introduced Toby early on, though, like, or not early on, but the first time you see him, yeah, he's just like a replacement member, right?
Yeah.
And he's kind of just, God, I don't remember what he does. What does he do when he first shows up?
He's
before this moment.
I can tell you the ability that he showed has to Akatsuki. They understand what his ability is, but he's kind of like everything passed through. Like when you try to attack him, it passed through.
Okay. And that was good enough. And I guess they picked him up after they lost a member for the first time, or I guess post. You know what? They didn't actually say. They didn't explain if it was post. What's his name? Sasori. And when last we saw Deidara, he brought Gaara back, and then he was kind of done, right? He did his fucking.
Oh, there was no cutscene on what they did with Gaara.
Didn't they suck it out of him?
They took the one tail out of him. Chicago.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna try this. Jinchuriki.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you said it right.
Yay.
Even I don't dare to say it.
So this guy is basically just mad that he wasn't the one to take Orochimaru's head. He just wants Sasuke's head after this.
And Sasuke has no real. He fucking hates his brother, but he doesn't actually give a shit about the
Deidara?
the Akatsuki.
No,
right?
he just wants Itachi.
Yeah. Man, I thought it was a chick. You can go watch the early episodes to see me get bodied. But
especially when you read the manga, there was no way you could.
No,
yeah,
there was not. It was really just like I'm watching people talk. So what do you want me to what? You know. Also, I mean, not that there's a ton of complexity to the system here, but folks were mentioning like there are things that I don't do often enough. So if there's techniques you remember as well that I should be like doing, then by all means go for it.
Oh, cool snakes.
Is that like when you block at the right moments, kind of like a parry?
The replacement, the Kawarimi no Jutsu.
Right. You're only better than me than pronouncing these things.
Well, because I didn't watch it in English though, so everyone just says I guess replacement technique is what they called it, right?
Well, I mean, I didn't watch it in English either. I read the subtitles.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you watched it back in the day, like without the dubs.
It's just I'm not good with remembering the Japanese words, so it's more natural for me to see the subtitles.
Let's try his throw out.
Whoa. That.
Otto.
He's getting intense right now.
Yeah, he is. Holy shit.
What is this? Is this an anime game suddenly?
Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Block.
We eat some ramen.
No, nice one.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'll do the final... Oh, I don't have enough for it. What?
Oh, he blocked.
Insane.
That
Finally.
sucks.
See,
I tried.
blocking is good.
It is. I tried to finish with style, but oh well. Okay. Yeah. So he shows them that he can phase, and then they go, "You're cool enough to join," but we don't know when that happens in time, yet, or anything. Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's so fucking stupid obvious. It's like, dude, I get it. A log fell on him, and Kakashi plucked his fucking eyeball out, and then he took those stupid goggles, and he fucking died. But then he didn't. It's like, or whatever.
Well, I mean, everyone guessed it,
But what and why?
but something happened,
Well,
and,
what's-
everyone,
but what's-
and more I cannot tell you.
No, of course, no. I know. I'm doing
So
my
I'm
thing.
just waiting. I'm just
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah. It's like, what's the reason why you would fucking turn into this?
Wow, Toby's so quick.
Also, Toby's Sharingan is not just showing, right? Like,
Right now, no, you cannot, you don't tell, you don't know.
yeah.
Okay, so at this point he loses it. And he's got, I'm gonna take everything out inside a huge radius.
Toby was such a comic relief character.
Was he?
Well, see, always like,
Oh my
yeah,
god, I don't. Yeah.
I suck. Then, but
What level of Sharingan is Sasuke rocking here? Is it 3 or 4?
3
Super
or 4.
Saiyan 3?
3, okay. How many pips in the eye? Is it 3?
Oh.
Tomoe?
I think he's at 3
You mean
now.
that the number of black
The dashes,
dots?
yeah.
Yeah, Tomoe, like the little pips.
Well, that's 3 maximum.
Because I think at the beginning,
Not according to fucking Twitter.
when he first awakened, I think it was 2, and then
Okay.
afterwards...
In the fight at the end, Valley at the end, it becomes 3. Yes. Yeah, we haven't. Right. Yeah. Okay. I just. I don't.
Okay,
I can't
you
remember.
asked me the number. It's 3.
3.
But from there's something else that's happening that I
course.
didn't explain.
I know. What I'm trying to say.
Wait,
no, I'm not ready.
yeah, you're not ready.
They didn't give me a chance to heal.
Yo!
Where's the actual? Light wounds, serious wounds.
Oh. That was
Actually-
good oiling up.
Yeah, I need more. What I can't. The problem is I can't remember how much of it was like revealed versus like some fucking tweet somewhere was like, "Yo, check out this eye with like another thing going on or whatever," and I think I mentioned early on too that like I kind of had moments of basically being like, when a Naruto spoiler popped up, I would kind of sort of ignore it just in case I wanted to come back some years later, and so I properly dodged some things, but I still don't, I'm grasping for either spoiler knowledge or knowledge that I already have deep in my brain, and it's okay. It's alright. I'm a mess. Don't worry about it.
That's what happens when you're
Okay.
there for too long in the Twitterverse. Start losing your mind.
But actually, at this point, you already know about the how do you call it? The
Mangekyo.
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Yeah. But like, I don't know if that changes the form visibly.
Okay, see, it's like each person has a different pattern to the Mangekyo. So that's why maybe whatever you saw was from someone specific.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big dragon.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like you can do normal combos on him, really. You're just kind of wailing. But it's fine. And I imagine if I try to do big cutscene specials, it's not going to work either. So the thing about these like anime fighter types though that's always weird is like the necessity to stop and charge is always like not a thing you can really do in a game that's like in a fighting game especially. It's always like, why would you just stop and not attack for a while, right? It's one of the biggest problems with Dragon Ball games, and like I don't think these games have solved that either, you know.
And do you think that's the problem? Like
I do, because it stops the action.
But isn't it like the point of when you knock down the enemy, that's when you use it, when you charge, because when they're down, you cannot kick them on the ground, so that's when you use it, or when you charge it.
If you get a couple seconds to do it.
Yeah.
I suppose, but sometimes it's like the charge length is like really high. It's like a high amount of time they're asking you for, and
well, I mean, if you try to charge to the maximum, but it's not the only way to fill up the bar.
You can definitely build a system around it, but I generally tend to feel that like games where you're expected to stand around are like not doing it in the best possible way.
What KOF game did that?
Oh, okay, so I mean, in CVS,
CVS, right?
In Capcom vs. Sasuke, you have a lot of that. And old KOF games have the charge, and it's not. I generally like the building meter by fighting as opposed to charging, for sure. It lets you get free supers out, and you can kind of spam it a little bit. But I always. The reason why most games don't copy that is because it's more fun to. Oh fuck!
Be careful.
None of my items heal life, so.
That was nice. Yes!
Yeah, that was strong.
I should just do that more often.
His fire spells work well on the paper.
Oh, perhaps. Yeah, anyway, it's more like, it's not that it doesn't work as much as it's like, to me, it's like a less fun design to like have standing still be a part of the thing than like working on combat, you know?
Right.
And like, you can't hit them on the ground, but what you're supposed to be doing is okizemi.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh god, Reggie, help me.
You need to like work on their wake up basically as they get up from the ground.
Time while you're on the ground, I'm positioning my next strategy, right? And that in itself is a fun
Okay, I get it. It's like Ibuki's setting up her option select.
So it's not fun in an obvious way, but using that time to make your trap, if you would, is a cool use of like the time as opposed to just like Dragon Ball it, you know.
Uh-oh.
Deidara, that's fucking strong, huh? Jeez.
He's not a part of Akatsuki for no reason.
Well, I guess. Which then explains where Gara was at, right? The fact that Gara held him off and then still lost. It's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Though Gara kind of wins on technicalities. Like, I feel like if Kimimaro went off to chase after anyone else that wasn't Gara, they would have died instantly.
It's like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, they just got placed with the right people for the manga, you know. But
and so I'm gonna talk about this because I don't think it's being explained in this game right now. This fight, the reason why Sasuke can beat Deidara easily because lightning is Deidara's weakness.
it's a counter directly.
It's a counter of his clay. When you use lightning, it goes through the clay and it can and Sasuke can detonate the bomb. The clay is a bomb, right?
Yeah,
It's like C4.
Yeah, I think
But-
he mixes fire and earth elements or something
Oh,
to
they
make the
explain that.
explosions.
I'm not sure which element is used, but all I know is that the lightning is Deidara's weakness, and it's not explained in this right now.
Okay. His freak out there was pretty nice.
And also, during the fight in the anime, what's cool is that Sasuke was being like Shikamaru. He was fighting smart, tactical. He was doing a lot of things, and it was like, oh, that was to test out if I could do the other things instead. So it was testing out while fighting until he does his ultimate attack. But I understand it's like they completely skipping over because like if the fight
Oh.
最大最強最高の爆発をお前に見せてやる
He's kind of just wearing plain ninja clothes underneath.
今までにない爆発はこの地に
Yeah, Deidara is like really in love with himself and the fans.
Yeah.
And he always hated Itachi for looking down on him, and he hates Sasuke for looking down on him right now.
yeah.
So he's like, well, you're giving me trouble? Well, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
I'm blowing up everything.
There's a flashback for that, like why he hates Itachi and by extent Sasuke.
Itachi, like
Itachi
what-
was just too strong.
But like, does he actually like hate, despise him for any particular reason?
Itachi?
Yeah.
No, Itachi was just being his mug face.
It's normal, so.
Yeah, it's just like like
resting bitch face. Itachi.
yeah, no, like I don't care about you, and he's like, how do you not care about me? And
So
like,
this motherfucker he just popped it.
Yep, Final Flash. Or
God
something.
damn.
not Final Flash.
Big bang attack.
Big Bang Attack.
Not even Big Bang Attack. The suicide explosion from
Imagine.
Fuck it. He chowzooed. He chowzooed live on stream. Child death live on stream.
But let's see if it's explained here. So I'm just gonna keep watching before I say anything.
どうしたじゃないよ。今日
Aww.
は俺の手裏剣術を見てくれるって約束しただろ
Sasuke before the puberty issues.
準備をしなきゃいけないだから
なんだよ兄さんの嘘つき
許せサスケ
Oh yeah, the poke in the head. Forgot about that.
What was that flashback?
サスケ
Just a reminder that he has a brother.
You guess?
Just in case he forgot.
Why do these people actually agree to follow him? Like I was there for it. But
Well, I mean,
like,
for the girl, you understand.
yeah,
right?
but like,
お前たち
The girl.
how, but like, is that shallow conversation actually like what conconvinces them? Or is
For
there more?
Jugo, it was a little bit more convincing, if I recall.
He's leaving the cave, and then it's just like, oh hey, you're here. Yeah, follow me. I don't want to. Let's fight. Okay, I guess I will. Like it was like.
But Suigetsu has his own goal.
Of course, yeah.
So he didn't tell about it yet. But
But
he
he's
feels like following Sasuke can get him
Led him
to
to
this
his goal. Okay. I mean, I looked at it and I'm like, you're a fucking swordsman of the mist. Obviously, we're going down that road. But
Jugo was. He didn't want to leave the cave initially.
yeah.
And basically, he was like, Kimimaro is the only one that can like,
hold
keep
on.
me grounded, keep me based.
Okay.
爆発の寸前口寄せを使って別空間に移動した
Okay.
Okay, at least it's explained right now. That's cool.
He moved to a different space.
Okay, but they skipped something here again.
Yeah, then skip something again. But let's keep watching
Yeah,
before
yeah.
君をそこまで追い詰めるってことは結構なやり手だろうけどまさか暁か
No, they just fucking they talk up, they change subject.
How'd you survive? Oh, I just did some cool shit. Oh, okay.
Where?
Okay, so
Well, hold on. Let the scene end.
それだけの話だ
Toby just pieced out.
yep.
Okay.
とにかく少し休養を取らないとね。
Okay.
どうした？
嫌な夢を見ていた。
夢？
いや、なんでもない。
Youch.
Okay, can we talk about it?
Yeah, we need a moment here. We need a moment.
All right.
So what Sasuke did, he did a summoning. Oh, can you pause this? Or?
Yeah, I can leave.
He did a summoning jutsu to summon. Remember Orochimaru's big snake?
Yes.
What's his name again? I forgot.
Oh God, I forget.
But he was like it was not being. Orochimaru was not really a master. It was more like
they had all the
like-
beasts have a deal,
Yeah.
right? Where they're like,
Manda.
Mamba.
Manda.
Manda.
Yeah.
And
Manda.
they signed a contract to kind of
Right.
work with each other. Yeah.
So Sasuke summoned Manda to be the meat shield, and
Snake
Manda
shield.
was like, "Fuck you, Sasuke," and he died right there.
What?
He's like, hey, why am I being summoned? Oh shit! And he died. And he's like, why did you do this to me, man? Like, yo,
Killed him? Like, you motherfucker! You summoned me just to be your fucking meat shield.
yeah.
He died right there.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Wow.
And they didn't show it.
He didn't show it. He just did. Oh, I did summon in Machutsu. Why? I did it. That's game, right? He didn't say why he didn't summon it.
So he made a deal with the snakes to begin with. That was his like
Well,
animal.
But I think he took over after he took over
He took over
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru's
Like, just
I
like,
guess blood, not a blood,
contract.
yeah.
Because I mean like Jiraiya with the Gamabunta and stuff like that. Like Naruto had to do his own deal with.
But it's not the
frog.
deal of the specific character. He dealt with the race.
Yeah.
So
Naruto made a deal with the frogs.
with the frog, so he was able to summon Gamabunta.
Yeah.
Right.
And so on and so on. So Sasuke made a deal with Manda eventually.
Well, I'm not sure if he did the deal with Manda or he got deal through by taking Orochimaru's power.
Okay.
Because right now he has snake power.
But either way, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
And he fucking
doesn't
brings
give a
him
fuck.
in.
That's scumbag. Like this is
Yeah.
ultimate scumbag there.
And again, at some point during that fight, he like Toby just fucking Toby's in the fight as an assist, and he's there before the fight. But then after the fight,
In the show, Deidara
no.
is like, get the fuck out.
yeah,
Not
and then-
even in the show, he was not an assist. Deidara just specifically told
told
him,
him to leave.
don't
like
help
he
him.
did in that scene right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Let me take care of Sasuke. And then when he was about to blow up everything, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Okay. Although he just had his own personal fucking shit, apparently.
Yeah, he had issues.
And he didn't really care about the end goal, I suppose, as much as the others.
I mean, most characters in the Cascade don't
really care.
Don't really care with the global goal. They just did whatever, like it suits their needs.
You have to imagine you're the kind of person that, like, if you're throwing the world away, you kind of don't really give a shit anyways, right? It's insignificant to you, so you might as well be kind of crazy on your own shit. I was gonna say, do they show us him interacting with Itachi and elaborate more on his freak out over there just now?
Him who?
Deidara.
In the show, yeah. In the game, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, it would have happened already, right?
No, it happens in the future.
Okay.
それでやったのは内葉サスケだ。またですか。思いのほかやるようだな。イタチ。それで、あと
Thanks, Squall.
トビのやつはどうしたのです？あいつはデイダラの爆発に巻き込まれたようだ。陰鬱なこの組織の場を和ませるという大した能力を持っていたんですがね。
The comic relief.
Yeah.
いくらでも補充は効く。デイダラは惜しかったがな。
Damn.
何にせよ、今後のサスケの行動には注意を払っておけ。
Are they? I wonder if they're like
特に
the numbers matter.
イタチとキサメ、お前たち
What do you mean?
if whether like losing one means you have to get a new one, or if you can just add and subtract as much as you feel like.
Well,
they work in teams.
there is a reason why they need 10 members.
They need 10. Okay, for 10 fingers of the fucking of the hands.
And 10 Jinchuriki.
さて私たちも行きましょうか
Dot dot dot.
Yeah, I like how time is in quotes. Like the
Yeah.
time. It's cool.
Yeah. It's
Well
like
done.
it's like when they do like a very Japanese thing is like, so that has awakened. Yeah, and it's that in quotation marks, that man from Guilty Gear.
あの男